Let's take it to the cloud. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good day, good afternoon, good everything. We're going to the crown chakra. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to come to seated. We're going to do a light version of Kapalabhati, a light version. Okay, it is a pranayamic. So, as I've been explaining, if you've got your rolled up sausage towel, bring yourself to sit on it. Now, when we do support ourselves in the seated position, Sukhasana, like so, you bring your sausage round and pop it so it sits underneath the thighs, so you've got a nice little cradled throne. I think this might be also good for anybody who now has piles. I think this might be quite useful for them. Just thought about that. I shall put that thing in a healing prescription for somebody. So sit nice and tall. Take a moment just to, let's take the hands on the heart. It's always a good way to check. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. How am I? How are you feeling? And sometimes it is advantageous to take a little post-it note into the mind and say, how do I feel at the start of this? Because if we note how we feel at the start and we note how we feel at the end, we can know if there's a change. And if there's a change, that can help us to be inspired to continue to do our yoga practice. So come to center and just think, how am I today? What's going on? How does my body feel? How's my mind reacting today? Is it my friend? Has my mind already given me some grief this morning? Has it criticized me? Has it told me to do something? Has it dragged something from the past that isn't happening right now? Has it got me worrying about something that hasn't happened yet? What's my mind been up to? Release the hands so the back of the hands can come to the top of the knees. Feel free to take any hand mudra. Now, you can be instinctive with this. There's lots of hand mudras to be had. Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling that one today. Yes, that one's for water. That one's for my flow. Okay, I'm feeling that one. Very nice. Sit nice and tall. This is a really gentle version of Shining Skull. Really easy way to do it. So just notice the breath, breathing into the belly. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale into the belly, sit nice and tall. Exhale, navel into the spine. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Strong breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale fully. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat. Inhale, strong. Fill the body. Exhale, fully empty the lungs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half a breath into the belly and retain the breath. Hold. Relax as you retain the breath. Just relax into that non-breathing. Peaceful with it. Exhale, navel to spine, slowly. Inhale a comfortable breath. Exhale softly. Strong breath coming. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale all the way down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, half a breath. Hold. Pause in the stillness. Keep sitting tall at the crown of the head. Exhale, navel to spine. Slowly exhale all the way down. There's still air in there, isn't there? And inhale a relaxed breath. Exhale a soft, sweet breath. Last round, a bit more pacey. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale powerfully. Exhale with strength. Inhale. Feel it in the belly. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half a breath. And retain the breath. Pause. Relax as you retain the breath. Relax. Allowing the body to move that prana, that life force, that chi, that oxygen around the body. Stay with it. Relax, relax, relax. Stay calm, let it go. And exhale slowly, navel to spine. Inhale a smooth, sweet breath. Exhale, relax. Inhale, smooth. Exhale, calm. One more breath like so. Inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Take the hands to prayer in front of the chest. Take one hand over the heart and then the other. Let's go for a little quick fix before we begin, while the body's oxygenated and the brain is alive. Just bring to mind, without thinking twice, just think of something that brings you joy. Something that brings you joy. Any old thing it can be. The first thing that comes to mind that makes you feel joyful, and just seal that in. Keep the vibration with you. Pop it in the heart center. Let it reside there throughout today's practice. Bow the head. Flicker the eyes open, nice and steady, and place your blanket to the side of you. You may want to use it to pop under the knees at any given point. Feel free to do so. Come on to all fours. Spread the fingers. Okay, take chin in towards the chest and arch the spine up towards the sky. Easy cat and cow. Not done it all week. Inhale, fill the belly, tailbone high, and crown of head high. Exhale, tailbone low, head low, arch the spine. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. Let's pop ourselves into our first downward dog, so the knees will be bent. Groove it on the exhale. Lovely. Pitter-patter the feet to the front of the mat. I'll get my false teeth in correctly. Front of the mat. Easy forward fold. Let the head hang. Leaving the arms till last, will roll up through the spine. So we're going to do our neck stretches, but rather than being seated, we're going to come a bit more activated today as we work into the crown chakra. Take the hands to prayer in front of the chest. Inhale, take the hands up to the sky. As you do, interlink the fingers and press the palms up to the sky. Reach on up. Take the hands onto the top of the head so the knuckles are on the top. Stand nice and tall. Soften the knees, Tuck the tailbone under and feel the abdominals engaged. Elbows are nice and wide. Inhale, take the hands up to the sky. Exhale, release them behind you. Interlink the fingers. Inhale, draw the arms away from the sternum, away from the base of your spine, and draw the shoulders back. Good. As you exhale, take the hands over to the right and wrap the right fingers around just sort of the floating rib area. Keep the knees soft, tailbone tucked under. Inhale. And exhale, dip the head to the left and stretch. Inhale, back to center. And dip to the other side. A little one either side. A little metronome head. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and drop off right ear to right shoulder. We're doing this standing, so avoid using muscular strength to get that head down. We're not seated, so the legs are working, and there can be a tendency to sort of crunch it down. Just let it hang, let it hang. Inhale, resurrect the head, crown of the head tall. Release the hands. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, take a forward fold, crown of head down to the earth. Inhale, as we come back up, release the arms, roll up through the spine, shoulders by the ears, and drop them off. Inhale, take the hands back up to the sky, interlink the fingers, and turn the palms up, knuckles onto the top of the head. Send the elbows wide, soften the body, firm the feet. Inhale, hands press up to the sky, keep the shoulders low, and then release the hands, take them behind you. Inhale, open front of the chest, crown high, shoulders back, you know the feeling. And then release, bring chin in towards the chest and slide the hands down to the left side of the body. Firm the feet again. You've got your forearms supporting the natural curve of the spine and a good grip of the hands down the side. Give it a little squish. Inhale. Exhale, dip the head over to the right. Inhale, center. Dip it over to the left. Little metronome feel, just warming it up as we're standing. Inhale, center. Dip it over to the side. Inhale, come to center and take left ear towards the left shoulder and let it hang out. Notice if you're clenching the jaw maybe, or if you're squeezing the eyes. Make sure everything on the face is relaxed to open the side of the neck out. If you find your mind wanders off, politely ask it to come back and say, hey, I'll deal with that later. Thanks for letting me know about that little worry or concern. Head back to center. Release the arms behind you. Inhale, open the front of the chest. Exhale, let's take the forward fold and the arms go behind. Lovely stretch. Nice. Release the hands. Swing by the feet. But this time, bring the arms out in front of you and swoop them up to the sky. Reach fingertips high. Exhale, take the hands in front of the chest. Let's bring a little bit of that joy back into our lives. When we inhale, we're going to open the arms out, palms up and send it out. And exhale, gather it back in. You can choose what you're gathering in. Anything from the universe. Inhale. The universe's larder is always full. And as my father always said to me, if you don't ask, you don't get. Hands to prayer. What are you going to ask for? What would you like? We've got it all in here. Inhale. What would you like? Let's go simple. Inner peace. Why not? I'll have a big load of that. Inner peace. Bring it in. Thank you very much. I accept your gift, universe. Inhale, take hands to the sky. Reach up. Take the heart and the head high. Exhale, forward fold. Just remembering to go past third eye, lips, heart, touch the earth. Inhale, roll up through the spine, leaving the arms till last, reach fingertips to the sky. All the way up the central line, full chakra alive. and head down, forward, fold, easy. Take it all the way down the central, touch the earth, connect. And we rise back up again. Roll on up. Last one of these, hands up to the sky. I like to think of as above, as below, from heaven to earth. Take it all the way down to the mat. Nice and steady. Feel good in the spine. Perfect. Inhale, push the right leg back. Knee down to the earth. Guide the heart and the forehead forward. Hold the breath into plank. Surya Namaskara A. Knees on the mat, chest between the hands, tailbone goes high. Release the groin to the mat, point the toes. Easy lift of the heart into Cobra. Tuck the toes under. Glide back via the knees into downward dog. Inhale, step right leg forward. Knee goes down. Heart, forehead, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, front of your mat. Soften the knee, little arms go out in front. Inhale, we're going to go long spine up to the sky. Lift the heart, lift the forehead. Exhale, forward fold down the central line. As above, as below. Good. Take the chin in towards the chest for a touch more stretch. Inhale, left leg back, shoot it back. Shooting star. Knee down to the mat. Heart forward, gaze forward. Retain the breath. That just means hold the breath into plank momentarily while you get there. Then it's knee, chest, chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Down we go. This time push through so the thighs come down, then the groin, and ripple the heart off the mat, not the gaze too far. Tuck the toes under, downward dog. We are on our groove. Thank you for being here. Inhale, stepping forward with the left leg, back knee goes down, little look forward. Exhale, forward fold, front of the mat. Take the arms out in front of you. Now, if you feel it tight in the lower back, bend the knees to receive this so you come to a mini chair pose. Heart, forehead to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Don't overwork that baby back bend. I have a bad habit of doing that and I always regret it later. Inhale, right leg back, low lunge. Heart, head. Now you can take the gaze up. Retain the breath into plank. We lower down, 8-pointed pose, chest between the hands. Inhale, ripple through into Cobra. Make sure you point those toes. Tuck the toes under, downward dog. Groove is on. Inhale, right leg forward. Let it land where it's got to land and look forward. Exhale, forward fold, easy squeeze. Inhale, arms out in front. Decide how big you want to make that lever coming up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg leads the show. Inhale, shoot back left leg. Retain the breath into plank. Lower down to the mat. Keep gripping with those fingertips. Inhale, push through into your Cobra. Tuck the toes under, downward dog. Bit of warmth building up. Inhale, left leg forward, back knee down. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to do one more round on both sides, okay? Inhale, come up. This is going to be a little bit pacier. Here we go. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg back. Retain the breath into plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Trust your body. It knows where it's going. Inhale, into Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg forward, back knee down, gaze goes high. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen up, strengthen your lower back, baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg, low lunge. Retain, Kumbhakasana, plank. Lower down, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, roll through, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left leg through, back knee down, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, front of the mat. Rise on up. Okay, integrating our postures of this boxer. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg back, knee goes down. Settle into the right fingers, decide the grip you've got. Lift the heart off the thigh and bring the right knee off the mat. Left hand back of the head. Take left elbow up to the sky. Inhale, up it goes. Exhale, point the elbow to the mat. Inhale, press the feet into the mat. Light load on the right hand. Exhale, lower down to the mat. Here we go, big. Inhale, take left hand up to the sky. Breathe here for the strengthening. Now, remember that little, give me a little wave with your right hand. Cooey, cooey. Are you in? Cooey, cup of tea, put kettle on. Hand back there. Have that strength in the legs. One more breath. Hand goes down to the mat. Right knee goes down to the mat. Adding on a little bit of power here today. You're going to step back with the left leg. Arch of foot goes in line straight away. Right hand directly to the center. We're going to work them all in the right line. Inhale, let's just throw that left arm up to the sky. Be dynamic. Press into all body parts on the mat and send it upwards. Our variation of gate pose, strong and powerful. Wobblies available. We've got them all in line to start off with today. So we're building up that inner ear strength. Hand come back down to the mat. Rotate the toes. And then we're going to press and kick the left leg up to the sky. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Ta-da! Exhale, foot goes back down to the mat. Normal downward dog. Breathe there. So we gain in this downward dog. You can decide whether the big toes are together or if you want the feet a little separated. Any variation of downward dog, just that we spend a little bit of time there. Coming back to that heartbeat. Stepping forward with the right leg. Back knee goes down. We look forward. Exhale, forward fold, front of the mat. Inhale, rise on up. There's our little old vinyasa. It's happening. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg shoots back. Back knee goes down. Set up the left hand. Decide what you're doing with it. Once it's there, don't forget about it. Just decide whether it's knuckles, fingertips, flat hand, or on a block. Back knee comes off the mat. Right hand behind the back of the head, support the neck. Inhale, elbow high to the sky. Exhale, point the elbow down. Inhale, elbow high to the sky. We know it's on the third one. Exhale, point it down. Here we go. Inhale, set yourself up well for this. Right hand goes high. Grab the sky hooks. Press into the feet. Give me that little wave with the left hand. Now, when you start feeling the physical sensations, greet them with joy. Hey there, legs, I feel you. That's good. You're working. You're strengthening. You're taking the load. Hands nice and light, tickling the mat. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Hand comes back down to the mat. Back knee goes onto the mat. Left knee down. Left hand is strong. Slide back that right leg. Arch of the foot. They're all in line to start off with. All in line. We're not moving the foot out. We're not moving the hand out. We're building up, building up. With verve and belief, let's welly up. Right hand to the sky. If you strengthen out, what do I mean by strengthen out? If you flex into that right foot, that wonderful myofascial connection throughout the muscles of the body, working through your spine, your core muscles. If they're all nice and in line, you're going to be working hard internally to maintain. Hand goes down onto the mat. Rotate on the ball of the right foot. Tuck the left toe under and let's take right leg up to the sky. Inhale, Power up into three-legged dog. And take the foot down to the mat. Perfect. Step the feet back. All that happens is you shorten your downward dog in that. 3 to 5 breaths there. Always 3 to 5, always 3 to 5. Stepping forward with the left leg. Back knee goes down. We look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Front of the mat. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Raise on up. Exhale, forward fold as you will. Inhale, right leg back. Knee stays high. No faffing about. Right hand down. Inhale, left hand straight up to the sky. For this one, I'd like you to think about getting the crown as far away from that back heel. We're going to take the top hand, hello, and bind it behind us. Open the shoulder and look towards that back heel, long in the spine. And then, of course, take the weight out the right hand and lift. Tickle the mat, tickling the mat. Inhale, hand comes back up to the sky. Exhale, sandwich the front foot. Back knee goes down. Are we ready? So let's try today if we can keep. We've got the right hand under the shoulder. Slide the left hand back. We're going into this sort of half moon gate balance. Are we ready? Here we go. It's going to be a big one. Hand up to the sky. Find that stillness wherever you can. Find it. I think looking directly forward and up to the sky and focusing on a point and then thinking of that internal core strength, we're going to lift that left leg up, arm wobbling all over the shop. Just gaze steady. Everything else isn't. Let the wobble happen. Hand comes back down. Keep the leg on high. Up to the sky it goes with the left leg. Woohoo! There we go. Up to the sky with the left leg. Keep that leg on high. And we come into three-legged plank. Oh yeah. Inhale, ripple forward. Three-legged plank. Take it back up to the sky and an inhale. Repeat, three-legged plank. High on the toes, grip the mat with the fingertips. Oh, feel some heat happening. And take it up to the sky. Foot back down on the mat. Downward dog. Inhale, right leg comes back through, back knee goes down, we look forward. Exhale, forward fold, front of the mat. Come to eyes to standing again. Little bit of extra power today, little bit. Just a super song. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg's turn. Let's see what happens on the left side. Okay. Enjoy the journey, not the imperfections. Don't worry about those. Keep the knee high. Left hand roots. Right hand raises to the sky. You'll know that some of us have a tendency to let the heel roll out as we go in towards a twist. As we bind the hand behind us to support the spine, we can look down over the top of the shoulder at that back foot and then lift out through the crown of the head, aiming to create that sort of pranic upward line. Ease off the weight by pressing into the feet. You'll hear me heavy breathing, a lot of work happening here. Inhale, let's take right hand back up to the sky. Exhale, smoothly plant it down either side of the front foot. Left knee goes down. Left hand stays in line. Get ready for the wall. I've got no wall to support me on this side. And then we're going to step that right leg back. Arch your foot in line with toes. Look at it where it goes. Knee, toes in line. Hand on the shoulder. Inhale. Take your right hand to the sky. Keep your gaze steady. And playfully Playfully raise that right leg. Raise it up. Think strong. Breathe in. And then if you get there and you find that balance, you can always soften back a little just to keep that sustainability. Only take the right hand down and then we'll kick up, right leg up to the sky, press into the left toes and welly up we go. Inhale. Rocking forward into a 3-leg plank. Ooh. And take the leg back up to the sky. One more, rock it forward. Kick it back up to the sky, final flourish. Foot down on the mat. Downward dog reprieve. Hopefully you can feel the heat moving through your body, the movement of willpower and strength. Stepping forward with the left leg, back knee goes down, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we'll rise. Almost surprised that we got through all of that. It's gone, it's behind us. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into all fours. Ah, good. Tuck the toes under. Take the prayer and lift on up past the heart, the lips, the head, and to the sky. And a little bow down to the mat. Take the hands down, as if taking prayer to the mat, forehead down. Okay, our bodies are warmed. There should be a sense of confidence. We've gone into a balance already, and we have noted that we can push somewhat into the balance, but to maintain, we have to soften through it to equal out the efforts out the body. So with this in mind, go with care, because I'm not there to come and touch you up or tickle you into the right place. Roll onto the very crown of the head. Take the hands close to the knees on the outer edges. Spread the fingers. Okay, elbows are directly above the wrist. You're on the crown of the head. Press into the hands and feel the shoulder girdle work. Okay, option 1 is to stay here. Option 2 is to press into the toes and raise the knees off the mat. And now we have the half tripod headstand. There it is. Breathe in. Keep pressing in those hands. We'll take the knees back down to the mat. And then we'll take the forehead onto the mat. Slide the arms by the side of the body and roll the forehead along the mat to release the neck. Close your eyes and just go some checks. Checklist, how's that neck feeling? Is that okay? Am I feeling dizzy or nauseous? Is there any of those feelings coming on that you think I don't like that? Okay. Inhale, come to all fours. When we're ready, exhale into downward dog. Let's take it to the front of the mat, keeping the flow going for today. Our little bunny hops of confidence. So spread the fingers. And we do very small, moving about 4 inches. Bend the knees. Let's a little hop. And again, a little hop. Now move the hands forward this time and take another little hop. Ooh. Move the hands forward. Take another little hop. Bring the hips high. And then take the hands closer to you and hop the feet back. Ooh. Take the hands closer to you. Hop the feet back. And repeat. Little pop of the hips. And then we make our way to the front of the mat again in the same way. It's a little lift. Take the hands forward. A little lift. You can start being a little bit daring here. Little lift. And a little lift. Good. roll up through the spine and come back to standing. Ease through the shoulders, couple of shoulder rolls. Okay. That's the build-up practice for handstands. But I like the idea is we get that feeling of being upside down and in motion. Okay. We're getting my ideas. They're all building up, aren't they? Right, let's continue. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the right leg back. Knee stays high. Let's ease up that left hand to the sky. We're just going to go through the motion in this. Exhale, take the hand down. Inhale into plank position. Then pop the knees onto the mat. Drop the right hip down and the right elbow, and we sit on the side. Now, done the previous ones. You sort of know what position we're going into. Little bit of an extra on this one. Press the right elbow so there's length between the earlobe and the shoulder as far away from each other as you can. We're going to take the top leg, which is your left leg, and then extend both legs straight. And as we straighten the legs, you've got your toes against the back of the Achilles heel. Hand goes on the hips, and by straightening the legs, the hips will lift up and you can take the arm with it. Hand on the hips, press the elbow, and we lift up, straighten the legs and lift the arm to the sky. So you've got a nice side plank. Side Vishishrasana. Reach the hand up to the sky. Breathe here. So this is building up from what we've been doing previously. You always like these build up in the box sets. Now, here's the best bit. Think along from crown of the head to the arches of the feet. Maybe extend the arm over. This can feel rather nice. Good. And then take the hand down to the mat and lower yourself down. Forehead to the mat. Rest a little. Hands in line with the shoulders. Heels roll out. Buttocks are relaxed. That can feel really good. And then raise the hands off the mat and raise the heart. Do not, I repeat, do not firm those buttocks. I just want your lower spine and your mid spine to do the strengthening part here. Why? Because when we do such things as tripod headstands, handstands, it's the core of the body that makes it possible, not the ability to chuck yourself up in the air. Hands go down, forehead goes down. Lovely. Rolling onto the other side. So let's slide the left elbow on the mat. Rock to the side. Bend the knees. Flex the feet. Toes connects with the heel. Hand goes on the hip. Press the elbow into the mat. Side plank on forearm. Extend the legs straight. Lift the hips. Go strong. Raise the hand to the sky. I look at my lovely Le Creuset salt and pepper pops of power, sprinkling joy and seasoning on my food every day. Extend the arm over the top. Notice the hips will send themselves up to the heavens. And we'll lower back down to the mat. Hands underneath the shoulders. This time, squeeze the buttocks, raise the legs, raise the hands, and glide over the top of your mat. Making sure, as per normal, that we've got that long distance between earlobe and shoulder. Not squeezed up. Elbows go up towards the sky. Back of the heart raises up. Back of the forehead raises up. Good. Hands down to the mat. Let the forehead go down. Inhale into all fours. Tuck the toes under. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Inhale, right leg towards the front of the mat. Back knee down, look forward. Flowing through. Exhale, forward fold. Rise on up. Here we go. Exhale, forward fold. All of a sudden, these movements become sweet releases. Inhale, left leg back. Right hand glides up to the sky. Inhale, right hand, nice old twist. Exhale, hand goes back down to the mat. Inhaling into plank. Take the knees down. Rock back into child's pose. Easy release. Okay, we're going to go back in to our tripod headstand. Rules of engagement. Equilateral triangle. We're using this because it represents the trimetry, the 3 parts going into our crown chakra. Bang on the top of the head. It all makes sense. I hope so. I do hope so. I mean, if it doesn't, I'm all alone again. No, I'm sure it does. Okay, so spread the fingers. Look for that equilateral triangle. Take the crown of the head down, equidistance between them, crown of the head down. We're looking where we're going this time. Crown of the head down, rock onto the crown. Elbows above wrists, hands firmed into the mat. Either stay here and build up that feeling in the inversion, or we press the toes into the mat, we straighten the legs. Next option, right knee onto right elbow. If you like it, go on, I'll let you. Left knee onto left elbow. And we can stack the mugs up on the rack. Lovely. We're nice and close to the ground and we come out with grace. One leg down, then the other, and down to the mat. And roll the head side to side. Neck care is the best care. Excuse me, that's clearing of the nasal cavities due to the headstand. Very good. And inhale onto all fours and exhale into downward dog. Take some turns of the head. And then we'll come down to the mat. Take the knees wide. Cross the ankles over and take the hands behind. Quite a powerful class today. So you can kind of see where this box set is building up to by the end of the week. Okay. And it takes no great shakes to work out what's going to be happening. So let's loosen out where we've built up. Take the hands over the knees. Roll yourself down to the mat. Turn the palms up for the tray of Ferrero Rocher. Roll down. Head goes onto the mat. That, I hope, beautiful souls, just feels good. I also am assured that when we take those strong vinyasas, those strong flows, all of those yoga postures, one after another, this stillness takes on a more depth of colour, a richness to it. You appreciate it. When you lay down at the start of the class like this, you're itching to get on with the class. You want to know what we're going to do, or how we're going to do, what's our postures today. But now, it's like a friend you haven't seen for a little while. You're like, oh, that's nice. That's just nice to marinate in my own juices. For a little bit of hip work, let's take both feet up to the sky, guide them up, a rotation of the ankles while we look at our beautiful feet. Take the feet back down to the mat. We won't be going into cow pose, we will tomorrow, but not today. Take the right leg up to the sky, flex the ankle, take right ankle over the left knee. We're making that figure 4 shape. Draw the leg towards you. Take hold of the arch of the foot. Take the right hand onto the knee. Ease the knee away from you with freshly baked cake pressure. And then, by holding the arch of the foot, ease it towards you. You can use a little pressure of the left leg. However, I'd like to make sure the hips are staying square. If the hips come out square, they're maneuvering out of this pose. We want to keep the hips square. And feel it deep inside. Good old-fashioned piriformis. Maybe that leg would like to go up to the sky if it's more sustainable. Personally, I think this has a bit more dynamic in it. Take an inhale. And as you Exhale, lift the chest, lift the forehead, and just draw the foot towards you. Squeeze on in, and you can let the tailbone lift off the mat. Roll it back down, head back down, foot back down. Beautiful. Other leg. Left leg on up to the sky. Flex. Bend at the knee. Tilt and turn. Left hand on the knee. Right hand on the arch of the foot and ease it towards you. Watch out for the hips squiggling out to the left side. Square off. I think that's why I prefer to take a hand. It's nice to do this one. It is nice. I think sometimes the hip gets out of line. So just press that knee away. Draw the foot towards you. Aim to get a parallel shin bone. Also, when we haven't got the arms reaching through, we're keeping the focus below the navel. When we bring the arm through, we drop, we often put the pressure on the neck. And we want to avoid that too much pressure on the neck. So we've worked up into tripod headstand a couple of times. Don't be surprised if you pop up into tripod headstand. A lot easier than Sirsasana. Maybe a little lift, a little squeeze to finish it, draw in, kiss the shin bone, kiss the foot. Hello, foot. Ooh, furry foot. Head goes back. Foot goes down to the earth. Then the other foot goes onto the earth. Take hold of the edges of your yoga mat with your hands. Bring the heels as close to you as you can. Inhale, lift the hips up. Oh, it's going to feel good. It's going to feel good. Draw the shoulder blades together just a little. Stretch out the front line of the body. Oh, and gently ride the spine back down to the mat, like you've taken that final wave in when you've been surfing or bodyboarding, just taking it into the beach. And lay the hips back down. Oh, so good. Take the feet mat width apart and just take a little twist to one side. Inhale, center, and twist to the other. That'll do for me, cocker. That'll do, lovely. And then slide the legs down the mat. Extend them out. If you do have your blanket by the side of you, you want to pop it underneath the head, the hips, or maybe as we've done quite a lot of work with the legs and the knees, you might find it's always a nice one with fatigue. If you can't be bothered to get the legs up the wall, is to pop the sausage underneath the knee. So when you do lay down into Shavasana, it's quite a nice relaxed feeling. You're not completely straight. This will bring a bit more of a curve into the arch of the spine. And there we are. We've powered through. Close the eyes and let's just take that moment to go back in. To withdraw in. And no need to put the hands on the heart today, but let's go into that carousel of memories and sensations. And visualize a place that brings you joy and comfort. Recall a piece of music that you love to listen to. Bring your mind to something that brings you joy to taste. Remember the feeling of something you enjoy to touch or stroke. Sensation. Bring to mind another sentient being, past, present, or future, that you feel in your heart. Bring all of these joyous feelings and culminate them together. And then remove the attachment to the external stimulus of joy. And gently just sit with a subtle feeling of inner peace and joy. Take a lovely, luxurious stretch. Full class today. I hope you really got your money's worth. I think I did. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Take some time to come up to a seated pose. I'm not leaving you there today. I'd like us all to come to seated. And take your comfortable seated moment. Hello, everyone. And just bring the hands to the chest or prayer, whichever suits. You don't even have to close your eyes. Just check in with how you feel now. Do you feel any different to when you started the class? If you do, in what way is that? If you wish, you can label that feeling, but just can you listen in to how you are now? Taking the hands to prayer in front of the chest. And today I'd like to ask you to dedicate your class to somebody else, to dedicate your cultivation of joy, to dedicate your immense willpower in maintaining through that class, dedicate your strength, dedicate whatever it is that you gained from this time we spent on the yoga mat together, and hands to prayer, and just dedicate it out to someone else. And if you want to be really powerful, dedicate it to someone you're not that keen on, okay? Dedicate it out. I wish you namaste and a day full of pockets and potions and delightful places of joy. Go looking for them, because you always get what you're looking for. That's all from me. Sending peace, love and light. Share the word, share the love, share the yoga. Mwah. See you later. I'll send it out to everybody who wasn't here. If you weren't here today, I'm sending it out. It's been tap, 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 tap out to you all. Love you all. Cheerio. Bye. Everyone on Zoom. Bye, Zoom people.